The moonlight glimmered on the spears of Jengo and his warriors as they advanced through the tall grass. Their footsteps were silent, their breath steady, and their focus unwavering. The rival tribe's village lay just ahead, its fires burning dimly in the distance. Tonight, they would strike back, reclaiming what had been taken and sending a message that the Maasai would not tolerate further aggression. Jengo signaled to his warriors, and they spread out, surrounding the unsuspecting village. With a swift motion, he raised his spear high, the signal to attack. The warriors charged in unison, their cries piercing the still night. The raid was swift and precise. Jengo moved through the chaos with the grace of a seasoned warrior, his spear striking true as he led his men. The rival tribe, caught off guard, scrambled to defend themselves, but were no match for the Maasai's strength and strategy. Jengo's leadership was evident as he directed his warriors to secure the cattle and protect each other. By the time the sun began to rise, the Maasai warriors had achieved a decisive victory. They returned to their village with their spoils, cattle, provisions, and a renewed sense of pride. The villagers cheered as they entered, hailing Jengo as a hero once more. As the celebrations began, Jengo noticed his younger sister, Nia, standing on the edge of the crowd. Her face was a mixture of admiration and frustration. Later that evening, she approached him by the fire, her eyes determined. "Jengo," she began, "I need to talk to you." Jengo looked up, his expression softening. "What is it, Nia?" "I want to fight," she said, her voice steady. "I want to be part of the next raid. You know I can do it." Jengo sighed, shaking his head. "Nia, it's not that simple. Fighting is dangerous, and Father would never allow it." "Father doesn't understand," Nia argued. "But you do. You've seen me train. You know I'm capable." Jengo hesitated, torn between his duty to protect his sister and his understanding of her unyielding spirit. "I'll think about it," he said finally. "But this is not a decision I can make alone." Days later, another raid became necessary. The rival tribe had regrouped, launching yet another attack on Maasai lands. Toba gathered the warriors, giving Jengo the responsibility of leading the counterattack. This time, Nia pleaded with her father directly. "Father, let me go," she said. "I can help. I've trained for this." Toba's face hardened. "You will stay here, Nia. This is not your place." "But..." "No," Toba interrupted firmly. "That is my final word." Defeated but not deterred, Nia waited until the warriors had left. Then, as she had done before, she disguised herself and followed them. The warriors moved swiftly, their steps confident under Jengo's leadership. When they reached the rival tribe's village, they found it better fortified than before. This would be no easy fight, but Jengo's resolve did not waver. As the warriors prepared to attack, Nia stayed hidden, her heart pounding with anticipation. When the signal came, she joined the fray, her disguise allowing her to blend in. She fought with ferocity, her spear moving with precision as she held her ground. Jengo, in the heat of battle, spotted her once again. His heart sank, a mix of anger and fear surging through him. "Nia," he shouted, his voice cutting through the chaos. Before he could reach her, a massive warrior charged at her. Nia turned just in time to block his strike, her movements swift but inexperienced. She stumbled, and the warrior raised his spear for the final blow. Jengo intervened, his spear striking the warrior down. He grabbed Nia, his voice low and furious. "What are you doing here? Do you have any idea how close you were to dying?" "I'm sorry," Nia whispered, her voice trembling, "but I had to prove myself." "This is not the time for this," Jengo said, pulling her to safety. The Maasai emerged victorious once more, though the battle had been harder fought than the last. When they returned to the village, Toba was livid. He ordered Nia to be confined to the guard room as punishment for her disobedience. Days passed before Nia was released. When she was finally free, she sought out Jengo. "Brother," she said, her voice soft but resolute, "I know I made a mistake, but I need you to understand. I can't stay on the sidelines. I need to fight. Please train me." Jengo studied her for a long moment. He had seen her courage in the raid, her determination to stand her ground, despite the odds. "Training to be a warrior is not just about strength," he said finally. "It's about discipline, sacrifice, and protecting others. Are you ready for that?" I am, Naya said without hesitation. Jengo nodded. Then we start tomorrow. The training was grueling, but Nia faced it with unwavering determination. Jengo pushed her harder than he had ever been pushed himself, teaching her the skills she would need to survive on the battlefield. Months later, during a sparring session, Jengo stepped back, lowering his spear. "You've done well, Nia," he said, a rare smile breaking through his stern demeanor. "You've proven yourself. You are a warrior." Naya's face lit up, but she quickly masked her pride with a determined expression. "Thank you, Jengo. I won't let you down." Word of Naya's transformation spread through the village, sparking both admiration and controversy. Some elders frowned upon the idea of a female warrior, but others saw her as a symbol of progress and resilience.